Howdy folks, it's Kentucky Ranger. I just got done with my vlog. It came from a dollar place. I gotta do that real quick. I wanted to do a quick video on this. It's my Blue Yeti microphone that I got a while back. In case you might have noticed, the audio quality is getting a little bit better here and there. I got rid of the horrible stand, and now I have a boom that I've got on my printer stand, and that's a galvanized pipe thing. I don't know exactly what you call that, but I've got it in there. I had the microphone, had the Blue Yeti up directly to it. I thought, well, I want to go one step further. I want to get a shock mount. Well, I about had a coronary when I've seen that the Blue company for the Yeti microphone shock mount, they wanted $60 for it. I'm like, no. There's got to be another way to do this. So I went on Amazon and eBay. Now the largest shock mounts that they have are 60 millimeter. So that's what I got. Plus it came in this goofy looking rose gold color. Yeah. So I took these little rubber band thingies off, and I took it apart, and then the first thing I did, because I thought, well, there's a little handle that squeezes here, and it separates the inner ring so you can stick the microphone in. Well, it was getting in the way, and not only, see, now if you look, you can see that there's absolutely nothing. It's perfect. It's symmetrical in there. Everything looks good. It performs beautifully. If you look, the microphone, it's completely isolated. Now, the reason I did this was because when I first got that microphone, you know, I'll get onto a rant or whatever, and I'm beating and banging on the table. Now you can hear it a little bit now, but nothing like it was before. Plus, if something hits this, it's going to translate. Well, I figured, well, the best thing, plus it looks cool, is to get a shock mount. Well, the Blue Yeti microphone, as you can see, is huge. It's incredibly huge. And the only shock mount they have, they've got one now on eBay. I think it's $24. But it's plastic, and it just reeks of cheapness. And the one that the Blue has for the Blue Yeti, it, like I said, it's $60. I'm like, nah, for a microphone shock mount, no. So I did this. I should have done a video. I didn't. I'm doing a video now, but I'm not going to take this apart and show you. But if you look, you can see that the electrical tape. And what I did, I'm showing. Hopefully, I'm showing pictures right now. I took each one of these inner hangers, and I separated them. Plus, I cut off the part that had the with the little separator, because when you separate it, it'll barely fit. But what happens is the symmetry of the inner hangers they become asymmetrical, and it just doesn't work. What I did is I cut all of them and separated them into 4 separate hangers, and I took electrical tape and I mounted them around the microphone so they're nice and even. And then I just hung it, put everything back together and hung it like it is right now. The only thing some of you might not like, focus, is if you can see the glowing red light inside. I had to take the headphone volume knob out, which it's not a big thing with me because I don't use the headphone jack on the microphone. Now, if I did, because I use Audacity, you can see that's what I'm using right now to record this. There's a headphone level on there. Now, I don't know what you're using, but there's a headphone level. So what I would do if I was going to be using this and plugging the headphones in, I would set that probably about 12 o'clock and take it out, because you haven't disabled it, you're just taking the knob out. And then I would adjust your headphone level through your Audacity. So you still have it, so it's just that it's not there. They kind of put it there in a goofy place. You can see that the cough button is still usable, or mute, or whatever they call it. I call it a cough button. But it's still there. And if now you can hear me. That's so when you got to sneeze or you got to cough, and you just can't help it. And so it still works. But I'm not going to filter this at all so you can hear everything. You can see, microphone, horrible. Well, by putting the shock mount and by mounting it separate from this desk, I can beat and bang. You're hearing the ticky noises, but that booming horrible noise, you don't hear that anymore, or it's not hardly there. And if you use a noise filter on Audacity, it goes away completely. But I'm showing the different pictures now. Like I said, it came in this god awful looking rose gold color, which I'm showing the picture right now. And I took it apart and I painted everything black. And then I took a giant Marks-a-Lot and I marked the rubber bandy thingies black, so they're black. Separated all these, and then, like I said, I took some electrical tape, and the way I separated them is with this, a little Dremel tool that this one I've had forever. It's cordless. I like that, but it's got an abrasive cutting wheel on it, and you're really going to need that. You can use a hacksaw if you want, but it's going to take you forever. But I just cut those, and like I said, I just cut them and got them all separated, and then put them back on so that you see everything's symmetrical now, and everything fits, and it looks good. I mean, I could do some touch-up painting on there, but I'm not going to. I'm the only one that sees this microphone anyway. But as you can see, it's in there. It's completely isolated, and this works good. And it's not that hard to do. And the only tools that you're going to need is the Dremel and a roll of electrical tape. And other than that, there's no secret to it. That's all you do. And look on the description down below. I'm going to have a link to the eBay site where or the eBay site, eBay with the item, the item part number, whatever, where you can buy this. It's $14.99. Like I said, it comes. It's kind of goofy gold, rose gold color, whatever color it is. I didn't like it. So, $2 can of spray paint, roll of electrical tape. I didn't count that or the Dremel because I already had those. But if you have to go out and buy those, yeah, you might. It might be just as cheap to spend $60 on a shock mount. I don't know, from Yeti or from Blue or whatever the company's called. But this is just my cheap way of isolating the microphone with a shock mount. And as always, God bless, and I hope this helps somebody out there, especially somebody like me who just says, there's no way I'm spending $60 on a shock mount. And I think it looks pretty good. It's not too bad. You can tell me in the comments if it looks like crap. Of course, that's your opinion, not mine, and I'm not changing anything. So you can say whatever you want. And once again, God bless, and y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.